Alright, alright.
Oh, it's like a little compound.
Yep. Oh, there's some people moving around as well. So just be aware of that. And, alright, let's get on a radio frequency. We should probably do that.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Yeah,
I
just-
don't have a radio. That's why my
Hmm.
that's why my trenches were in the wrong position.
Right.
Okay, I have a radio now. Yes, now my trenches look as they're supposed to. Very nice. Yeah, 6'9".
Austin Cave.
Dragon 169.
We're doing the funny number, or are you using our actual frequency?
6'9".
Setting up to 6-9 check.
Yep, here you are.
Calling on 6-9.
Because there's literally
Austin
only...
KV time on 69.
Perfect. Alright,
Leon enjoying 6-9?
Yep. So, yeah, I'll let you sort out order and all that. Can I climb this with a rocket? Yes, I can. That's fantastic.
Alright, we'll start proceeding heading west until we hit the riverbed, and then we'll move it north from there.
We're gonna move it.
Move it. Ah, here it is.
We
Yeah.
try to
Wait
keep
for me.
good spacing, like 5-10 meters.
15.
Yeah, we're never gonna hit 15.
I'd say 10 meter spacing, staggered column.
Sounds good.
Oh, wait, one, I'm being messaged by Eagle, I think.
By eagle.
E-girl, did you donate enough?
No, Eagle just like came back to a message I sent him on the 20th.
Alright, let's carry on.
Join group, Dragon.
Yeah.
Touch as.
Okay, we're at the scouting point, but I don't think it's very necessary to scout from here. We already seen pretty much what we're up against.
Yeah, I mean, we can see a bit more from where I'm standing, but, well, nothing that we hadn't seen before.
So, both towers and both bunkers seem to have at least 2 inhabitants each. Probably some loose patrols as well.
Yeah, we need to keep an eye out for those patrols. We saw
Get
some
your
in the back.
woodland camo on if we're going to be sneaking through the forest.
One thing, if we're gonna do if we get the first shot, I think we should try to eliminate the fortifications / bunkers first. I have a funny launcher.
How did you
Do you want to rocket them?
I have a grenade launcher.
Okay, yeah, that'd work
Foundation.
quite well.
Change uniform.
I'll leave it up to Newman if he wants us to get closer before we engage or not.
That's cool.
What do you think?
I didn't realize you could change camera. That's cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of them.
I'm sort of looking at the terrain here. This could be a good spot for us to do like a first assault, a hit and run.
Okay, yeah, we'll detail it how you want it to be done, and we'll do it.
Okay, KB, prep that grenade launcher. We'll engage on your mark. Everyone line up with me. Line formation. Get down on your
We're
bellies.
just about 200 meters out from it. So what do we do after we've shot? What do we do? How are we doing a hit and run? What's the run part?
We'll engage our targets that I assigned to you. So me and Atreya will focus fire on left tower. You and Colin focus fire on right tower. Once our targets are down, we're gonna start pulling back.
Okay, where do we RV?
Ah shit! Open up! stop moving back, Spock, move back.
Copy. Where are we meeting up?
Just down south.
I heard someone got hit.
KB, move back. KB down.
KB down. Okay, pop smoke and try and get.
Get some white smoke out there.
Sure has been hit.
KB's up. Okay, we're moving down to the left into the riverbed.
I would
Okay.
recommend, yeah.
Right.
Uh,
Okay. You're pretty much good.
Yeah, just it's like wind.
Stitching. 5 seconds.
Finesse.
Right. Next plan.
We're continuing up the riverbed on the drawn line.
Copy. So, how are you, KB?
I'm good.
Move into the riverbed because the smoke's about to expire. KB needs a bit of medical first.
I'm fine.
You're not,
I know I have 2 broken arms. I'm fine.
and you need a lot of blood.
Contact northwest, 100 meters.
Watch out, we don't get shot at from the town. Or the objective.
Target neutralized.
Good job.
I just didn't see anything else.
No.
Alright, this is a nice staging ground right here.
Right, well they see us.
Yeah, they see us.
Colin just went down.
KB just went down.
How did you...
I don't
Colin is
see how
not
they
got
can
any
fucking see
problems.
us, but they see us.
Was it another patrol perhaps?
No,
Yeah,
they're
that's
behind
fine.
that tower.
Nothing, like, you have a light wound on one of your arms.
Location from the northwest.
Negative. We're being shot at from the hard point northeast. East.
Think one of the tower sentries is down.
Alright, don't be afraid to get a few trenches up. Because if they push us and we don't have anything, we're going to be fucked.
They're flanking to the north.
Yep.
Shot in the head. Alright.
Can't see them, but they're pretty fucking close.
Should be the grass.
Oh.
Bruh, I got armored so hard. Oh, I got armored so hard. Oh.
I got armored so hard. Anti-medical.
Fun. KB, you got it?
Success.
Colin just pokes his head up and it just gets dropped immediately.
Maybe some indirect fire instead of down the kids. I'm just getting nailed here.
We've got some people within 50 meters of us to our north. HO just got fucked by them. Okay, he's dead, but HO's down.
Back up.
Right, good.
The height. Yeah, it's like shot in the head by someone.
Yep, the lad just ran towards us. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's getting shot from down from here.
Yeah, now it is. I think we need to move around. We can't pick up without them just laying fire on us.
I'm just gonna hold here for a minute until I'm stitched up properly.
I'll give you some blood.
Dragon Focus Ruby.
We've already got people doing that. And we need to move quickly, so...
What can we do?
You've got blood going in, Numion.
Yeah, as soon as I'm ready, we're continuing moving up riverbed towards the road.
Yeah,
Maybe we can get some level ground to fight from there.
KB, I've stitched you as well. Let's move. Colin, HO, you both up?
Yep.
Right.
Calling up.
I suggest we move through this forest to our north and then get on the road and see if we can get a better angle on them. Because at the moment we're just pinned down. We cannot do anything.
Okay, let's start moving.
Right. You need to lead him. Need to show him where
Move
to go.
northwest towards the road. Keep it down.
Fuck's sake.
Didn't move.
Colin, you got KB. The rest of us
I
will
do.
move. Right, because the issue we're having is that we're on lower ground than them, and so they've got a better angle to shoot us. So we need to try and get on even or higher than what they have.
And also the foliage doesn't really.
Speak up,
bushes.
like do control tab so we can hear you better, mate, because you're very quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. It might be I'm using the wrong mic or something. I'll have to check it.
Maybe.
Afterwards.
Right, I suggest we move up through the road. It'll be quite open ground, but we can dig trenches next to it, so... There's a bunker up ahead, but I can't see any heads poking out of it, so...
I'll cross the road, keep fire.
And then what I want to do is I want you to get the guys up forwards and enter the compound.
Yep.
So
I'll also go north side.
coordinate that. We might have to dig trenches on our way there. Depends on if we get shot at or what.
Gotcha. Okay. Trio KB, we're moving up the road.
We can't cover the south side of the compound from here. Keep good spacing on this because if they do engage us, we don't want them to get us all with one burst. Right, which way are we going in?
If we can find an entrance of this place, we'll go through there. For now, we'll
Yeah.
just stick to the walls.
Throwing frag over the wall. Stay down.
Oh fuck, I haven't got flashed.
Oh.
I shot a guy in there, don't
I would recommend not trying to shoot over these walls.
I? Yeah.
Are we all just entering in the same position?
We should. KB, you should wake up soonish.
Yeah, there's a guy in this bunker.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Wait,
cross.
3 are down.
KB's down again. Good job.
Yep.
Oh.
Stay still.
Oh, again. There's a couple guys in the far bunker still.
Okay, moving slow, take it easy.
Moving. I can't want to cross and get into the tower.
Right, I got the
Think-
guy who downed me. There might still be one in this close bunker. He might have lied down or something, so just be aware. And there were some people walking around, so I'm not sure if there's any of them left.
Right in front of me. Dragon,
Shit.
no.
Dragon down. Our trio down. He's in the bunker.
Good shot.
Dragon is up.
He's at the bunker on our right.
Right. Try to take like 3 people and get in there if you can.
Why
Try
the
peeking.
fuck was KB already
Like-
in?
I don't know.
Because KB's not following protocol.
Going left.
Bunker is clear.
Happy days.
Also, we shouldn't clear these bunkers from 2 sides at once, because if you shoot the guys, you shoot through the wall and you team kill your buddy.
Oh my god, KB. For someone who's a medic, you're not very good at medicating yourself.
Okay, we still have the southeast part of the compound with the green
Yeah.
containers.
You lads
Let's
can
move
do it.
there.
I'll deal with KB. He's pretty fucked, but
Indeed.
I think the 3 of you together should be able to do it.
Tower is clear.
Left clear.
Clearing the bunker. Entering right side.
Just 6.
Oh, he's floating. I'll take that then.
I'm being armored.
Oh yeah, do not enter the bunker, you're being
You're
armored.
flying.
Bunker clear.
I think that's compound clear.
Okay, nice.
Can I get someone help me with KB then?
Here I am.
I have medical experience. How dead is he?
He's getting better.
Oh.
He's got a pulse.
I just, yeah. I
Yeah,
got
he's got
deep
both.
into him. Yeah.
Can everyone give blood in the unit?
He's got, I think he's got enough blood going in.
Oh, he is, yeah.
I gave him 1,000 and he already had 600 going in. I told him to
Holding
get to
security facing north.
Happy.
In the tower.
Gotcha, I'm taking south.
I'm gonna steal them 20s because he needs the blood to go in him.
Yeah.
And he should have more.
It's just the
in
leg, right?
it. Huh?
You just put it in the leg though, so it should be fine.
Yeah, but someone, like, I think he put some in himself in a different limb.
Oh,
Because there
okay.
was blood that wasn't going in when I accessed him, so
Yeah, flying splint.
yeah, I'm stitched. Should be up soon.
So is like everyone a medic, like in these squads? So like, can everyone? stitch and give
Everyone
blood and
can
stuff?
stitch and defib and all that, but
Okay.
only certain people are allowed to carry them.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes
so
more sense.
if you have corpsman training, you can carry a stitch kit no matter what role, but you're only supposed to carry a defib if you're actually a medic, and you're
Oh, yeah,
supposedly
okay.
limited in the amount of blood unless you're a medic. but the amount of blood that they supposedly limit you to is 2 liters, and
That's still like enough.
I use upwards of 6 every op, so I carry about 8.
You get another 500.
Yeah.
Dropping
still short.
security, I need a stage before these turnies pass me out.
Yeah, KB's
You should be
nearly
fine.
done, yeah.
Stitch me, daddy.
I'm gonna go security then.
I'm taking off.
Okay, I'm gonna do one little thing because it's fun.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I'm giving myself a morphine and an epi. KB's back in the land of the living.
Who removed all my targets?
I did, because you put blood in a limb that was tourniqueted.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why some targets did that limited.
Right, what's it looking like at the minute on the outside?
Quiet.
It's all clear in the northeast.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Not clear, not clear.
Okay, now.
Fuck is that? Is that from the base?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the
Automatic
base just
cannon.
killed the reinforcements that were on their way, so we are
I
clear again.
found some reinforcements on fire.
Yeah, let's just go check and make sure they're all dead, and then that'll be it for
Not
this
dead.
bit. Oh yeah, well, let's push up to them once you've dealt with what you can from here, just to be sure, and then that'll be it for this little serial.
Me and Asia can hold cover while you guys close in.
Sound good. They look like they went into the bushes. So.
I think they're not dead yet. They're down. One more shot.
The fucking, oh my god, a rabbit scared me.
Lucky round and stuff. If you want checking out.
Yeah, I saw them run off to the left side of that bridge, so just
Yeah.
be
I
aware.
have fucking thermal on, so I'll see if anyone pokes up.
Dragon, I'm moving up for you.
Okay.
Be aware that there might be a guy to your southeast-ish.
Okay. Can't. Oh, I see one guy to our northeast still on the radar.
Yeah, you're gonna have to check those down people because there's some survivors in there.
Alright, I found the lad who was showing up on the detector. That's it done then. Just gonna get us back to the other bit and a little debrief. Prepare for teleportation sequence.
Yeah. Half
Right,
of ours was like
move
driving,
down,
so that we
people.
can use it.
Get down out of there. I'll do a little debrief. Is everyone here? No, you can't hide in the portaloo.
You
Where's
can't even sit on it.
Numion? Did I
Didn't
fail to
near the
teleport?
truck still.
Failed to teleport him.
Teleport fail, laugh at this user.
Got 2 out of 3. Not too bad. Right.
Motherfucker.
Fucking KB, get here.
I'm getting.
Huh?
Didn't have it.
I like being able to see. Right.
No, you don't.
You're right. I don't really. Anyway, that was pretty decent. It was good. The start was good. It was a good idea to shoot and scoot. but you need to lay out the plan more in a safer environment, because whilst you were explaining the plan, we got shot at, whereas you could have explained it whilst we were down at the X, and we wouldn't have gotten shot at whilst waiting. So that's a disadvantage, because if we're doing something like that, we might have to shoot and then run 100 meters backwards. In this case, we didn't, but there will be times where if you do an ambush, and then you'll have to run a long way, and so you'll have to set up an RV point and all that. So that's first little mistake. Going through the sides was, I thought that was a good idea. That's probably what I would have done. Then once we were there, I realised, and you probably did as well, that we could not see anything, and they could see us and were fucking us over. At least that's my experience of it. So realising that a bit faster and moving and doing what we ended up doing. Can you stop, KB? Thank you. So going around doing that worked out quite well, because then we managed to get in. Little details on the going in is that obviously Colin stayed on the side whilst the rest of us were moving to the north edge of it, which if he'd have been downed we wouldn't have seen it, so that's an issue. So that's keeping control of your fire team, knowing where they are. Just need to be a little bit better at that. And then moving in, and it was fine. We were getting shot at from inside the thing, and I think the only real way around it would have been to crawl and then just get in through the side where we went, and that's what we ended up doing, so that's fine. Issues with KB, you just fucking ran off, and we found your body on the other side of the wall there, and no one fucking knew when you'd gone there, and no one had told you to go there, especially as the corpsman. That's not a very good thing to do, so maybe don't do that.
Maybe.
Wait to be told to do that. Like, A, you're corpsman, so you shouldn't be doing that anyway at all if the other members are alive, and B, you weren't told to, and you didn't tell anyone that you were doing that. And if you did want to do that, you need to ask for permission from your fire team lead, and if he thinks that's a good idea, you can do it, but there was no communication on that, so that's bad. The rest of the compound went quite well, apart from that bit, so not too much to complain about. On the falling back from that first objective, again, KB, you were just slow. Actually, on every time we repositioned, you were slow. I don't know why, but...
Because
Oh, I was slow as well. Like, I kept up fire while the rest keep moving.
first thing I need to do a quick medical on me, so I did that.
On the first one, you were doing medical in an area where the enemy could see you as soon as the smoke was gone. So that was, you should have moved down into the ditch.
Yeah, but
And you did medical, and you didn't even give yourself blood when you needed a liter. So, I mean, at least you stayed alive. And then when we were leaving the second point, you could have just moved backwards again, and they wouldn't have seen you. But again, you just stayed there and kept shooting, which is not what we need. Like, in that position, what we wanted to do, and maybe that was not communicated well enough by Numan or by me to him, was just fuck off out of there fast as possible and wrap around fast as possible. Like, there we're not bounding because the enemy can't see us whilst we're moving, so you don't need a base of fire to cover it because there's nothing to cover for, seeing as they can't see us. So maybe that's what you were thinking, that you were covering us, but
no, I
that
wasn't
necessary.
thinking that. I was like shooting a bit and then moving because I had a good target. I was shooting at the enemy.
Yeah, well, if you're told to move, you just move. Like, because doing that all the time and then amplified up to a squad level, it slows us down a lot. Yesterday I had issues, obviously Newman wasn't there, but KB and Colin were, as infantry at least, Atrio was there in ABC, in that everyone was just so slow to move, apart from Wilson. And that is an issue, because if everyone does that, then we all just slow down a lot, and then other people will be waiting for others to move, and then that just it escalates from there. So don't do that.
Do we need to be fast?
I want us to be fast. A, I want us to be fast. B, if you're slow, you might get shot, and that slows down even more, and it's not fun because we've got to do fucking medical on our medic.
It goes back to what we discussed last week. If you're assaulting, you want to keep the momentum and don't want to get bogged down by things that
Yes.
shouldn't bog you down.
It's just keep going fast, and it will be more fun and more effective. Being slow in a situation like that is not good. You can be slow in some situations. Once we get inside the compound, we want to be very slow and methodical. But whilst going up to it, we want to keep the drills good, but move quickly, with a purpose, which ignoring orders for 10 seconds is not very conducive to that. So that's just a point to remember and to work on. I mean, in all, it was pretty good. I wasn't sure if I'd put too many AI down, and evidently I hadn't, because no one died, so that's pretty good. Quite happy with how that went, really. If you want, we can do a thing with an APC. If not, I can call it there.
I have to go.
Yep,
Sorry.
well, that's fine, then we'll probably call it there after Colin has spoken.
I'll get go some.
Well, you can go like this is maybe more for Numion and Dragon anyway.
GG,
User
it was
left
fun.
your channel.
I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you guys on the weekend again.
Yeah,
It was
see you,
See you
man.
later, bro.
fun. Thanks. Bye.
User left your channel.
So, I was also slow, but maybe that was just my brain, yeah, we're moving, but shouldn't we keep the enemy suppressed while the elements are moving, regardless if we're in visual,
Well, if they can't see us, they don't know that we're moving, so there's nothing to suppress.
well, no, it is kinda like 2 + 2 is 4, so if we're shooting and suddenly we're not shooting and we're not in the
Yeah.
position,
That works
then-
against players, but we're not playing against players.
yeah, but
I think if we did a PvP off,
we
it would
didn't
be
have a good
useful
spot
to do
to
that.
shoot from,
to
and
be
they
fair,
more or less
that
suppressed us than
initial
we
hill
suppressed
could
them.
have worked if we dug a trench on
Yeah,
the south side,
yeah.
just before the crest, we could have shot over it
Yep,
easily.
that would have needed to be planned.
But once we were there, we could have easily assaulted because in the end I actually did eliminate everyone that was holding that angle, and then we could have made a rush forward.
Hmm.
We could
because
have.
now we had
that
to
was
go
my initial
around.
plan. Yeah.
I mean,
because
yeah,
now we-
that's what I would have
Because
thought
now
of
we
doing
had
as
to go
well, but-
around, but you don't know what's on the backside of the objective.
No, but I mean, you've got a better
Like
angle
that's
to see shit.
this was an unknown vector.
Yeah, well, going back there, basically, from here, because it's a road and it's flat, you can get to this edge of the wood block and just see everything, and then you can determine whether you want to go through that way or not. But the issue with here is that it's just going uphill, and I couldn't see anything at all. So maybe if you knew that everything that was shooting us was dead, that's on you to tell us. But I felt,
because you were already moving. I was
Oh, well, then-
firing.
yeah,
I was
too
a
late.
bit slow to move as well.
oh, yeah,
But
fair enough. Well, then it was too late, and we'd all
I was
gone.
doing KB and then I
Yeah.
just fired a bit.
Yeah, well, KB,
killed some
KB
dudes.
went down when we moved, and so that slowed it down as more.
Yeah, he instead of running down further deeper into the crevice, he ran up toward the trench line was.
Yeah.
And I looked up to the side. I just see him
He
drop
got
dead.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to the fight instead of away to move. I think repositioning was better. Just from the information I had, in that I couldn't see anything and bullets were going over my head and kept downing people.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any information that people were killing enemies. So, for me,
Well,
moving
you can
around,
assume that we're killing enemies, right?
no.
Question
because
mark?
I couldn't kill enemies. So what would make me
Let's
think
just
that you
go
can
back to
kill
that
enemies?
position. We were.
Yep, yeah, that's
or-
not a bad idea.
I'm not saying what I. Oh,
Right, so this was
counterproductive
where the first
teleport.
trench was. This trench I put down. You and KB were here, yep.
From here, I could shoot the guy in the bunker. The tower was already dead.
Yep, I mean, you can see
The
these are-
only annoying bit was Arma AI just being glitchy with head glitch, but that just stays the same regardless.
I have a question. What terrain settings are you playing on? Like, is there grass?
Oh wait,
in
oh
the way?
wait. Oh wait, yeah, I
if-
was
if
still
there's-
on low from yesterday.
Yeah,
Lamau.
because with the grass, I can't see anything.
Yeah,
But if
me
I put it
neither.
on low, then yes, I would have probably crossed along here because I can actually see. But I prefer to play
My
on
bad.
high.
Yeah, no, my bad. I was still on low
Oh,
because
it's not,
yesterday
it's not
was
a
just.
bad thing. It's not bad. I mean, it's
Yeah, no,
just,
but that's like that just feels like cheating, though.
it does. That's why I don't do it. But yeah, so being that I was
Still,
on
though,
high,
like you can see like the heads
You can
sticking out of the bunker.
yes, but what I can't see is like it looks like there's just a load of dead ground between me and the wall, and I can't tell if there's any enemies lying down there or if they're going to poke their heads around. If there are enemies in the bunker and they walked out, I'll just
We could have done something like this.
wait out. If an
Why do I
enemy
keep hearing like?
walked out
a
like
beep?
this, then we'd have an issue. Because if they just walk out like that guy just did, and there's a squad of them, then they just fuck us if we're walking across.
Why the fuck are you throwing bubble shields? Is that
I
like
mean,
Reynolds?
Do we see anything better from here? If I use the bubble shield to move up and use
That's
that
an
as a
idea.
forward route,
That's not a bad idea. That would work.
I didn't think about it at the time.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to use it for. But...
Oh, there's a guy.
Yeah, I put it. He's friendly. Don't shoot. God damn it. Wait, where's Colin gone? Yeah, so we could have done this, and if we'd have done this, it would have worked, and then we could have just assaulted as normal, with bounding. I'd probably have wanted to do bounding anyway here because, again,
Oh yeah, no,
enemy
that
could
makes
just
sense.
could just
like,
walk out.
you'd
of
have
the...
the base of fire, like 3 people move up, and then
Yeah, I'd probably do this in
about
2
halfway,
moves.
and then the base
Yeah.
of fire switches around, and they can make the run towards the H4.
Yeah, no, that would have worked as well. Both options work. I think we could have moved across and done what we did.
Can we
earlier.
step outside the bubble shield?
I'm gonna
Numemon?
pick the man up.
Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I'm still digging, by the way.
It's not kidnapping if it's your own child.
Still thinking.
Finish the digging.
All right, so move. You're in my way. So yeah, we could have done this. We could have also moved and done what we actually did, a good minute or so earlier. Obviously, you just have to think of it. I was
You
trying to
missed.
not do too much. I mean, obviously, I then told you that we could do that, and then we did it. But it's just the sort of thing that you can think of. And if we're in a platoon-sized thing, and I'm dealing with the other APC, and we've got 2 fire teams, that's the sort of thing that I'd want you to think of and tell me you're doing, instead of me telling you to do it.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you chose a good route to come in, and I was just missing that little bit.
We could have also just bounded forward from where we first took contact.
We could have, but that would have been harder because we had 200 meters to cross
Longer,
westbound.
yeah.
Whereas here we had less than 100 if we'd have done it here, and same thing as when we were going across the road. So if we can avoid bounding by going through tree lines, that's better because it's less effort.
Yeah, okay, the only thing that I was like confused about is how we weren't like keeping up some form of fire, even if it was just like one guy shooting.
Yeah, well, we could do that, but
Like that
You'd have to
could
have-
also just be me, like with
no,
like
it's not a bad
is
idea.
always
It's a good idea, especially seeing as you had a decent position. But you've got to either ask for permission for it or be told to do it. If you don't listen to what you're being told to do, then the plan of the person telling you to do it is not going to work as well. You could suggest doing that, and then that would be possibly accepted, and it could be useful, but it's just... soldiering is not the world of a thinking man, unless you're an
No,
officer.
it's just it's all about the doing.
So,
yeah, but I'm all about the thinking, you see.
well, you're in the wrong job. You need to be a squad lead. Or a fire team lead.
I'm a JTAC, man. I do the thinking all the time.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're in the
And
wrong
then I
job
just,
in
like-
today currently, in that we were doing fire team attacks and you were just a bod in the fire team attack.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
Blah,
I
blah.
mean, yeah. So it's just stuff to remember. It's more in depth than what we usually do. Obviously, but if we do it, I find it makes it more interesting, and also it will lead to us taking objectives faster. Because if we'd have just rocked up on this and tried to run at it, like we'd have all been downed. Because there was a considerable force on this place. There were like 2 squads.
Objection, Your Honor. Observe.
That's red smoke. It wouldn't work.
Gungnir, this is Ragnar. I need cast over.
No
There's your
gas.
cast.
No gas. We don't do that here. That's not what we were training.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.